Kind of bullshit.
I'm not scared, you're scared. Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon. The only team that can beat the Broncos is the Broncos. Burnout.
Kind of bullshit.
So technically, the Broncos lost to an undefeated 3-0 team. Themselves.
Kind of bullshit.
That's true. Also true, the Ravens are probably the best team I have ever seen on a football field anywhere. I swear to God, if their pocket passing QB ever decides to run, they could have a real dual threat quarterback behind center. I know you don't want me to, but I am recapping this Broncos 23-7 loss to the Super Bowl champion Ravens. Shout out 2001 and 2013. That's good, Broncos sports. Fuck. Hey, if you want to watch my descent into madness through the course of this Broncos season, please subscribe here. Today's episode is sponsored by Manscaped.com/goodsports. Manscaped offers you the best tools and liquid formulations for the big three odor zones: body, balls, and butt. These concoctions and advancements in below-the-belt grooming are all included in the Perfect Package 4.0 from Manscaped. In addition to the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray, you get the king of body hair trimmers, the Lawnmower 4.0. The Lawnmower 4.0 is an electric waterproof trimmer with advanced skin-safe technology which reduces nicks and cuts in the nether region, aka your wiener hairs. Plus, it's got a travel lock feature, so your trimmer will never go off in your luggage. So right now, you can click my link below or go to manscaped.com/goodsports to get 20% off, plus free shipping, plus 2 free gifts: the Shed travel bag and the best anti-chafing boxer briefs I've ever pulled over my buttocks. Manscaped, the perfect tools for your family jewels. Let's begin with some controversy. There's a lot in this game. They say, if it bleeds, it leads. No, that's not. Apparently, the Broncos were angry on the final play of the game when the Ravens ran the ball instead of taking a knee so they could keep their 100 yards per game rushing streak alive. This was the Broncos sideline after it happened. You could drop like 10 more F-bombs and another bullshit here, Vic.
Kind of bullshit.
And it wouldn't compare to how we fans felt watching the offense Sunday. I love that the Ravens did this. It shows what really well-coached teams do. That's a call that gets your players excited because they know your coach has their back. They're aware of everything that's happening throughout the course of the game. And if you're the Broncos and you don't like this, don't throw a pick on 3rd and 1 at the end of the game. How is trying to get a garbage time touchdown any different than what the Ravens did? How about on 3rd and 1 from the goal line, you run the fucking ball? Give yourself a chance to score, and if not, the clock runs out, the game is over, and the Ravens don't get the ball back. Here's the important question. Why did the Broncos lose this game 23-7? Was it not having 2 of your starting guards? Yes. Was it this Albert O drop? Yes. Was it Teddy Bridgewater getting blasted in the face without repercussion only to suffer a concussion? Yes. Was it this Albert O drop? Yes. Was it the fact that after Teddy Roosevelt was ruled out, Deontay Spencer was ruled out, Patrick Surtain was ruled out, making the number of starters out 1 million? Yes. Was it this Albert O drop? Yes. Are the Ravens the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl, not just this season, but for the next 10 seasons? Yes. They are a flawless team without any injuries of their own, without any weaknesses of their own, being led by the greatest passing quarterback the NFL has ever known. Was it the Albert O drop, though? Yes. Equally responsible for me? Thinking wearing this dumb Joe Flacco shirt was good luck. This shirt, purchased on the official Joe Flacco website, has brought me nothing but pain. curse the Broncos, I thought, and curse the Ravens. Thus, the curses will cancel out. I was wrong. Instead, this dumb shirt gave Albert O bird hands. Catch the fucking ball. I hate you, Joe Flacco. I just don't know how to quit you, Joe. For real though, watching this game did feel like Joe Flacco was the Broncos quarterback again. Did the Broncos make too many mistakes in this game? Yes. This Albert, oh my God, how do you drop that pass? Did it cost the Broncos the win? Yes. Does Denver lose because their safeties were unable to cover Hollywood Brown? Yeah. But credit Lamar Jackson, the greatest passing quarterback who's ever played, to look off both safeties to separate sides of the field at the same time. Justin Simmons may own stock in Bleacher Report. He tried to do them a solid after they had the audacity to say Denver should trade him. Kareem Jackson? Well, I don't know what you were doing on that play, Kareem. The only thing I can point to that unequivocally did not cost the Broncos the game were those final 3 rushing yards. During the game, Teddy Bridgewater inexplicably changed his gloves. He went from white to orange. That turned out to be a massive mistake. Teddy Roosevelt doesn't worry about those things, Teddy. That's Teddy Two Gloves. That's a Teddy Two Gloves issue you don't need to be tinkering with. Before the orange gloves, 0 concussions. After the orange gloves, 1 concussion. Which gloves are better, Teddy? Which gloves are better? Unless this hit that Teddy took after Albert O dropped that damn fucker pass that actually gave Teddy the concussion early in the game. Because I'm not gonna lie, changing glove colors seems like something only someone who already has a concussion would do because they think that would help them win. The only thing harder than watching my beloved Teddy Roosevelt get knocked out of the game with a head injury is watching the guy I said should start the season in Drew Lock come in and just do nothing to prove Denver made the wrong decision to not start him. There were some very bad calls in this game by the officials that could have changed the game for the Broncos. The first, everyone forgot about. This play here, the officials blew the ball dead, even though number 11, James Prochet, master of crochet, was never touched down. That should have been a live ball. And I think maybe Denver makes a real effort to recover the fumble there if they didn't hear the whistles. The Ravens should have been penalized for roughing the passer, and they should have been penalized for hitting a defenseless receiver on the play before, which, if called correctly, possibly doesn't get Teddy's brain bruised on the following play. Maybe a 15-yard penalty there enforced puts the Broncos in a situation where they're running the ball on the following play with 3 timeouts instead of leaving Teddy hanging in the pocket in a 3rd and 10 to get annihilated.
Gene, a lot of Broncos fans think this should have been a penalty. What did you see?
Well, you've got a player that is in a defenseless posture, so any contact to the head or neck area is a foul. It's maybe just below the face mask, but any contact whatsoever to that head or neck area, you would expect a flag, and I would have supported a flag on that play, guys.
One more thing. Maybe if Lloyd Cushenberry just fucking looks to the left, he could have picked up Oweh coming in to hit Teddy. Look left. No way. But it's Oweh. That's cute. Now, to be fair, Denver should have been flagged for a low hit on Lamar Jackson on the Hollywood Brown TD, but who cares because that would have been enforced on the kickoff. It wouldn't have affected the game at all. I'm pretty sure the refs get no, scratch that because a short kick could have been returned by the Ravens for a touchdown, knowing special teams coverage is still an issue. Something else we're seeing, Pat Shurmur, making very little sense with his play calling. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Pat Shurmur may be the least adaptive play caller I've ever seen. Get down by a score, abandon the run, and watch your offense get worse and worse. Pat Shurmur is like a classically trained jazz musician who has no chops. no ability to improvise, and only got into it for the drugs. The only part of jazz he's good at is reading the music, playing exactly what's on script, and getting so high after the show he forgets about every mistake he made the week before. Just 17 rushing attempts for the Broncos. Rushes that were working, by the way. Both Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams were averaging over 6 yards a carry. Both Broncos reserve guards and Muti and Miners are considered maulers, not pass pro specialists at this point. So run behind those beasts, especially when pass rush is killing your offense. If you add up all the third and long situations the Broncos offense was in this game, the total number of feet you would get actually would stretch the distance of the United States. Finally, and this is key, the Broncos simply forgot to throw the ball to Tim Patrick or run the ball with Javonte Williams. If the Falcons can get Cordarrelle Patterson in the end zone 3 times, you can do that with Tim Patrick. Judy out, Hamler out, Spencer out. What the fuck does Tim Patrick have to do to get 10 targets in a game, Shermer? If you stop running the ball, it better be because you're scoring touchdowns with Timmy Patrick. He had 3 receptions for 39 yards, and I'm pretty sure they all came on the first 2 series. I've never seen an underutilized resource like Tim Patrick. And I walk outside every day and look right into the sun. I look directly into the sun. Our consolation prize as Broncos fans might be Javonte Williams getting the Angry Runs Award on Good Morning Football. This was one of the most impressive runs I've seen of the season. If Lamar Jackson were a running QB, and I'm not saying he is, even he would have been impressed by Williams' effort here. Drew Lock took over at halftime and was immediately sacked. The Ravens defense didn't take it easy on the Broncos after their starting quarterback got hurt, which is really fucking rude if you ask me. You want to complain about something, it's that. Then Locke did something only the most tortured parts of your brain can remember. He had his best play called back due to a Garrett Bowles holding penalty. Locke escapes the pressure, avoids a sack, and throws a Dogecoin to Kendall Hinton, Hall of Famer, to pick up the first down, but the refs call it back. I'll credit Bowser for screaming and wailing for a flag like Chris Pratt just hit him in the head with the turtle shell during this alleged hold by Bowles. At full speed, maybe that looks like a hold because Bowser gets turned around there, but this is another dicey call at best that negates a huge play for the Broncos. It's pretty clear that the NFL officiating is at an all-time low, almost as low as Lamar Jackson's passing yards in this game. Lamar Jackson got his second ever 300-yard passing game, 316 total. That's how good the Denver defense actually was Sunday. They are the second team to ever hold Jackson to just 300 passing yards. All his other games, of course, had at least 400 or more. Now, I don't think Teddy Bridgewater deserved the hate he was getting in this game. He was going toe-to-toe with the greatest pure passing QB to grace the gridiron. Both quarterbacks were 7 of 13 with a touchdown close to the end of the first half. The difference? Action Jackson had double the passing yards, which Teddy would have been close to as well if Albert O doesn't drop this pass. Now, I'm sure nobody wants that pass back more than Albert. And I don't mean to harp on it, but in the first half, that was literally the one difference between Lamar and Teddy. The Broncos did get a nice piece of luck in this game. A Mark Andrews touchdown was called back due to a face mask. The Ravens settled for a field goal, which was plenty. After those 2 touchdowns early, the Broncos defense played very well, eliminating Baltimore to just 3 field goals. You expect your offense, though, to be able to hang with that or chip away at that lead. And that's regardless of whether it's Teddy Roosevelt or Horsecock Locke slinging it. I'm tired of watching an offense that can't score 30 fucking points in today's NFL. All week, all I heard was your Broncos haven't beaten anyone, Brandon. They're the dumbest 3-0 team ever. Why don't you drink gasoline, you idiot? Your team with the perfect record is horrible. Their record is softer than Tom Brady's wiener after Bill Belichick hugged him last night. Well, I got a newsflash for you. You might have been partially right, but we'll know for sure after this weekend's Steelers game. That's gonna be something. Thanks for watching. That's Good Sports Broncos Recap, the best and worst of NFL Sunday, where I talk about all the games. That's up on YouTube right now. It's on the screen right now. Click it, watch it, live it, love it, dream it, drink it, snort it.